Well, it's that time once again, time for our Super Six. And again, we're not going to clickbait you. We're not going to tell you that this is something crazy when it's not. Not a lot of change in this week's Super Six. But again, we're setting the table for something really, really big these next couple weeks.
Yeah, like you said, not a whole lot of change, but we're still learning a lot about our Super Six teams and teams all across the Big Bend and South Georgia. But the last few weeks here of the high school football season, we'll learn even more. I promise you there's going to be a shakeup in our Super Six.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start with the Big Bend, where there is no change. Sneads is your number 6. North Florida Christian, we considered moving the Eagles above St. John Paul II, but for now, we'll keep them at 5. We'll keep the Panthers at 4, and then no change, 3, 2, 1. Wakulla, Lincoln, Florida High. So let's break this down one by one. Sneads looks like our best one rural team right now. Our 2-1 suburban teams are going to probably have to play each other in the playoffs. That or they're going to play Monroe, who has a huge test against our number 1 team, Florida High, this Friday. And then 1, 2, 3, listen, it was a tough game for Wakulla, but they still won. Lincoln, you can't really penalize them for losing to Colquitt County, who's arguably the best team in our area. And Florida High continues to win. There's really no way you can justify moving any of these pieces away.
Yeah, no question about it. Just looking through the list here, Sneads 6-0. Could they run the table? I mean, they're looking as good as any team in our area. JP2 off a bye, like you said, huge test on the road at Wakulla. So a battle of Super Six teams right there. That's going to be interesting. North Florida Christian, we've talked about their offense averaging 40-plus points per game. Wakulla, big bounce-back win after losing to Mosley, and then Lincoln and Florida High. You said it. You can't penalize Lincoln for losing to Colquitt County. The score doesn't tell the story. They lost 30-7. Got a chance to see that game. Lincoln's right there. Colquitt County's, just like you said, one of the best teams in our area. And then Florida High, hard hat lunch pail. They go to work and they win. That's all you can ask for. One of the best programs in our area, no question.
Lincoln just made a few too many mistakes against the Packers, but it's as we've said all year. These two are going to play each other at the end of the year. We're going to have empirical evidence at the end of this. All right, South Georgia, you know Wintersville is on the brain. But there is no change, 6-1 this week. This is the first week we've had where neither the Big Bend nor South Georgia list changes at all. But there's going to be plenty of movement over the last couple weeks.
Yes.
Early County fans, send your complaints to Dominic Miranda. I fought for you in this number 6 spot. I want you to know that.
Listen.
But the good news is, empirical evidence, we're going to get it next week.
And that was my point to Ryan. It's nothing against Early County. I've seen Brooks County plenty this year. Haven't had the chance to see Early County. Brooks is really, really good. But like you said, Ryan fought for you guys. I want you to know. It's about Early County. Yes, they're number 1 in 1A, Division II. Brooks County just feels like they played higher classification schools and won those games. But we're going to have our evidence. So don't get mad at me. You have your shot. But then you got cooked. The head-to-head, it's going to always be there against Brooks. Lowndes coming off that huge win over Grayson. They got a bye week. So did Valdosta. 2 versus 4 in our Super Six. What more could you possibly ask for?
As good as that win was for Lowndes, we even said it last week, there's just no way you can move any of our top 3.
No, there's no way, because Thomas County Central's a buzzsaw. Sam Brown hurtling his way in the Jackets to victory. My gosh, I could watch that play over and over and over again.
They've got an easy one against
They got Tiff this week. Then Valdosta, like I said, man, are they one of the most impressive teams in our area. And then Colquitt County, what can you say? They're just so dang talented. And a big win. I mean, just a really convincing win over Lincoln, Colquitt County. They're really good.
And of course, Colquitt, Lowndes, Valdosta, they're all going to play each other.
Yeah.
This is all going to figure itself out. Of course, starting on Friday with the Wintersville Classic. Going to be a fantastic game, we certainly think, at the Concrete Palace.
Man.
On Friday. Valdosta really itching to snap that losing.
Yeah, and they are, like I said, one of the most impressive teams, turnarounds from year to year in our area. But Lowndes, they're here. They struggled out of the gate, but man, they're still Lowndes, and they're still really good. Really excited for this one.
An interesting Super Six to set up a fascinating Wintersville Football Friday night.